Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Texas. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's got it again. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, and he'll loft it to the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Making people miss. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And now the defense able to bring him down. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. The shotgun running play call. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Throws the ball to the left after plenty of time in the pocket. Excellent protection. Going the other way, can they catch him?
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Using his legs on the scramble. Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this 1st quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle in some traffic there. Now brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Can he make it to the marker? And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but to get the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So after the incompletion, it's second down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage.
And the freshman making an impact play there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds at the 40. The offense sets up in plus territory. Ravens offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And he throws his third interception of the day. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover two because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They'll run it here. Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, SC. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Extra point is good. They cut it to 17 now, 24-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Catch made down inside the 20. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try.
Looking to throw it deep. Deep shot caught out of the 20. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a strong stiff arm. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fighting him off. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more of the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's inside the 15. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense will be adding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Snags a quick throw. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
The key on the 3rd down between quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry-up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Trojans. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. from deep in the end zone. He'll bring it out. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught quickly. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, USC. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Misses the receiver, incomplete. And now from the pistol formation. Play action fake, looking to throw. Going to create outside the pocket now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense operating from the pistol. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's another touchdown. An old school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Important second down play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Trucks through the defender. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Tackled, but first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Pass rush closing in. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Handoff as he try to work the clock here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Texas. And the beatdown continues. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. I love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On the double. Get set, get set.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions.